Hello guys, this is Miguel Olvera and today is day 32 of the 90-day challenge for the law of attraction. And today we're going to talk about a very special video or a topic. Today we're going to talk about ideas. What are ideas? Where do they come from? So let's stick around and let's find out, shall we? Let's get started. Welcome back guys, this is Miguel Olvera and today is day 32 of the 90-day challenge for the law of attraction, and today we're going to talk about ideas. What are ideas? Where do they come from? Okay, when we have them, what do we do with them? So let's talk about this. Okay, it's very intriguing on how we get ideas. I talked about in previous videos that we get hunches and we get intuitions. They actually make us think. So all of a sudden we are, taking a shower, walking in the park, or we're just walking around or in the house doing some chores, and all of a sudden, bam, something pops into our mind and goes, wow, that's a good idea. Where did that come from? Ideas are not tangible. Ideas are not physical until we put them to work, until we make them physical. Okay? Quick example. Again, the television or the computer or the telephone that you're using right now to watch this video. It was just in the mind of an individual at one time. It was an idea. This person was just, again, walking in the park or just doing some chores around the house, and bam! Something came into his mind and he just thought about it. He just thought about it and thought about it. So it was a spiritual thing. It was a non-tangible stuff before it became a physical matter, a physical thing. So that's why we talked about being, we all are spiritual. We have that connection with that spiritual, whatever you want to call it, God, universe, first cause, however you want to call it. We have that connection. We all are part of that. And we can connect with our intellectual factors. If we exercise those intellectual factors, we will be able to, be more in contact with the spirit. Okay? And again, I might be challenging some of your training balance scale or your teachability index, actually, not the training balance scale, the teachability index. Your willingness to learn or your willingness to accept change. This might be different from some of you because you never heard of it before. But if you stick around and study a little bit more, you will become aware that, everything comes from spirit. Everything comes from nowhere. Ideas come from nowhere, from the ether, from the universe, from God, whoever you want to call it. Okay? So let's think about this, and let's just use the illustration behind me to explain how ideas come and how they become objects, so to speak, if you want to call it that way. And that way we can actually put into work how the law of attraction works. Okay? So all ideas come into our conscious mind, as I mentioned before, okay? And they just stay right there in our consciousness, and all we have to do is either decide. Remember, the conscious mind is either deductive or you can actually reason, or inductive. So actually when you receive an idea, you can actually reason with that idea and decide, is this idea something that I want to do? Is it a positive idea? Or is it a negative idea? You decide. Actually, you decide which way you want to go. Is it a good idea that was going to help you, or is not going to help you? Okay? Let's say that you actually want to pursue this idea. Well, you have to get, involved with this idea. You can use your intellectual factors and start getting involved with this idea and create that feeling that you actually can achieve whatever idea it is. So you plant it here. This idea gets planted into your subconscious mind. And once it's planted in your subconscious mind, the body, remember I told you the body is the instrument of the mind? The body will start to resonate and start to vibrate in a certain way, and it will start to do whatever it needs to do to create the result that you want. That's how simple things are, guys. Okay, that's why we say the will spirit, we have an intellect, and we can create, or you can look at the physical form that you are. You can do the same thing with your ideas. You have power over everything. You have power over the air, or whatever flies on the air. Just look at Genesis on the Bible. And again, I don't want to turn this into any religion's discussion. I'm just trying to illustrate something. We have power. We are creators. We can create whatever we want if we just use our intellectual faculties in our mind in the proper way. Okay? So again, anything that comes into you, you can turn it positive or you can turn it negative. Whatever you want to do. If it's negative, obviously you're just going to reject it and that is going to come to it. But if it's positive, you can entertain it right here. But if you don't plant it into your subconscious mind, nothing's going to happen. You're just stopping the flow of the energy that comes to it. But if you follow the pattern that I've been discussing, you think about it, you get emotionally involved with it, you put your body to work by doing these two things, and you will create any result that you want. Name it money, name it car, name it new house, name it whatever invention, name it an application on your phone, whatever you guys want. For me, it's been these 90 days. These 90 days for me to be able to share this information with you. That's what it's been doing. That idea came into my mind long time ago. And then until now, after rejecting it and rejecting it and rejecting it, guess what? I fell in love with that idea. And I said, yes, this is the time. This is the time to do it, so let's go for it. I don't know how to do it. I didn't know how to get started, but I just did it. I got involved with it. The body started vibrating in a certain way, and now I'm creating results. I'm creating these videos. We're on day 32. And hopefully you guys are getting some value out of it. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. My idea is to create this so everybody can learn on how the mind works, and you can reach any result that you want. I don't want to put like we discussed a few videos ago, whatever success is for you, you can create it. And once you reach that success, you can create another one and another one and another one. Once you know how to do it, just like riding a bike, guys. Once you know how to do it, you will be able to reach success or reach any result that you want faster and better and easier. Once again, guys, this is Miguel Olvera. Today is day 32 of the 90-day challenge for the law of attraction. And today we talked about what ideas are. How do they work? How do they come about? If you have any friends or anybody that will benefit by getting this information, please share it with them. Put some comments below. Share this. Like and subscribe. And be able to, share this information with them. I'm pretty sure they will. If you're getting value out of it, I'm pretty sure they will too. Make sure that you turn on your post notifications so you know when I'm posting the next video. Once again, guys, thank you for being with me for the last 32 days. Thank you for your attention today. It's been a really enjoyable ride. I have relearned so much. You have no idea. And I hope that I'm creating some value for you. Once again, this is Miguel Olvera. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.